Engineering Department. Representing Kidex Sdn Bhd is its Chief Executive Officer, Yang Berbahagia Datuk Muhammad Nur Idrus. This is followed by the respective consultants who are involved in the Kidex Highway project. We start with Yang Berbahagia Datuk I.R. Kuna Sintampalang, the Director of HSS Integrated Sdn Bhd, followed by IRC Sivanathan, its Chief Engineer. Next, we have Mr. Simon Babes, the Transport Planning Manager from Jacobs SKM, the other traffic consultants, followed by Ms. Ki Wai Yi, the Environmental Manager from Environment Asia, the Environment Consultant, and finally we have Dr. Azami Zaharin, the Director of Tamadun Research and Management, Sdn Bhd. Tamadun Research is responsible for the public opinion surveys. Pertinent to note is the fact that these consultants and professionals are experienced in large-scale infrastructure works in the country. Other consultants present tonight are I.R. Muhammad Razif from Brunding MZK, they are the traffic consultants. Mr. Hang Yu Hon from Environment Asia, the noise consultant. And Mr. Sumit from PPC International, they are the consultants on property valuation. And of course, we have I.R. Ruben Selvaraja, the Chief Engineer of Infrastructure for HSSI. Ladies and gentlemen, today's town hall meeting is in accordance with the Selangor State Government requirement to brief the public and receive feedback on Kidex. This is part of the due process in the implementation of Kidex into the Selangor State Government Structural Plan.
Before you proceed, when would like to raise a point of order? This
you
is
will
not
see
proper.
during the presentation by
This is not proper.
This is not right. Put into the proposed alignment.
You are not doing point of order, sir. Stop this. This is not an MBPJ.
We are the nation.
This is not an MBPJ town hall meeting. This is a Kidex meeting.
This is a Kidex meeting.
David, you.
No, please don't.
Okay, can we have one representative from our part to speak, Mr. Mark?
This is a Kidex meeting. Make yourself clear.
This
This is not a town hall meeting. And you don't use this meeting. Our problem, listen to us. Listen, give us the mic. Give us the mic. Give us the mic.
This is the due process.
Put the mic off.
This is not the due process. We don't recognize this as a due process.
No, I'm sorry.
This
Who are
is
you to
Kidex
assess about?
meeting.
Who are you? Put this mic on. Put on this mic.
We ask for the mic. We want the mic. We want the mic. We want the mic. We want the mic. I don't need the mic. I can shout to tell you this is a Kidex meeting. No Kidex! No Kidex! No Kidex! No Kidex!
was told by Kidex, not by MBPJ. They cannot use this to approve the project. And this is what they are trying to do.
This amounts to cheating! Cheating of PJ public!
Bullshit the people! You want to bullshit the people!
We have at least expressed ourselves so vehemently, so clearly. Thank you, Dr. Mohammed, for allowing us to allow one representative to say a few words over the mic. After we have done this, on the count of a point of order, if you know how a meeting is conducted, you will allow us to have a point of order.
That's correct, that's correct.
We'll make an explanation. We'll all be quiet. We'll give the chair the respect. We'll all be quiet. But thank you so much for letting us make this point of order. Can Mr. Mark please make this point of order? Can everyone be seated? That's not after the meeting. That's not fair. Otherwise, we are not going to win anything. Either them or Mr. Mark, please. And nobody will interrupt. Please speaking on behalf of the residents. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Mohan. Here's the first point of order. This is not an MBPJ meeting. Your invites did not say it is an MBPJ meeting. We specifically told MBPJ they were not to be involved in this. Alright? I see Ismail has vacated. MBPJ should be with us questioning you, not up there. Your notice of meeting was really short. It was only 2 days. A meeting notice must declare the discussion points. What are the discussion points here? Okay? And please have that sign corrected. You are misleading the public.
Yes!
That's all. Okay? This is a public meeting with Kidex, not with MBPJ.
Thank you, Doc, for monitoring the crowd. I'm Dato' Mohammed. I would like to explain the purpose of this meeting.
Good evening to everyone. So we actually the councillor from MBPJ. So what we want to know viewers. Yes. So what we want to state here is actually MBPJ doesn't involve in this arrangement. Okay. So basically it's a briefing. It's just a briefing from Kidex. It is not a town hall meeting. Which is not a town hall meeting, but basically just a briefing by Kidex.
Good evening.
What the hell?
Today, okay, let me finish this statement. I think all of you have this media statement. I've been circulating to all of you. Myself, my name is Engineer Lee Swetson. I think you all have met me through the whatever statement I've issued before. Now, let me say it again to all the people here, inclusive all the reporters, everybody, okay? Let me read this out, okay? This is an opportunity for the residents to provide views, feedback, and other proposals to the highway concessionaire. Residents will also be able to raise any question pertaining to the highway. Please be informed, however, that this presentation is not part of the statutory process for the amendment of the local plans, but an effort undertaken by Kidex to address what they see are issues of concerns to residents. We have today not received any application with the detailed plans and alignments from the highway concessionaire need to accommodate the proposed Kidex elevated highway does not yet arise. Kidex will be required to convince MBPJ that such a project will benefit PJ residents and table before MBPJ Council with all information required before any decision can be made to initiate the process of local plan amendments under the Town and Country Planning Act 1976. MBPJ is committed to the upholding of all residents' rights to be heard as provided for under the Town and Country Planning Act 1976 and the statutory procedures embodied therein. Thank you very much.
Then why are they misleading us still? You should have given the letter before the meeting, so they don't mislead us. Yes. We want the lady to apologize. Please apologize. Please apologize. She must apologize first. Go out. Who is she? I can go out.
Yes, who are you?
Guys, I also came for it now. Let's get it going. I'm waiting. Say whatever you want to say. When together.
We are not responsible. We have documents representation.
Yeah, but you see,
you can pull out anything, but we are being shown something wrong. But you are not. That's why I'm saying they are playing a double game.
No, we are not.
I'm not accusing you.
No. If you can, come your car.
It's impossible that.
No. Bukan impossible. Nanti you kata we don't brief the resident.
No.
We want to brief the resident.
Thank you.
We give you the questionnaire.
Thank you.
Whatever that you want to report, send it so that we can bring it back to the government.
Let us do it in the right way.
No, this is the right way.
Notice. One day notice.
Look, guys, Doc, this one, no. When we ask MBPJ to facilitate, okay.
Gentlemen from BJ. Okay, I'm sure all of you are educated enough to understand this is very simple request.
We want retraction from Kidex to say that this is a town hall MPPJ town hall meeting called for the purposes of amending the state structure plan or the local plan. Okay, we want an explanation from MPPJ why they gave a letter to Kidex to conduct this in an official capacity when a councillor has issued a contradictory statement saying that this isn't one. Okay? I don't agree with what is happening here. I don't agree with all this nonsense. But let's try to move forward. We are here under protest at this point. Okay?
Noted, thank you. If I have said something wrong, then I apologize. Meanwhile, since you would like this to be a briefing, we are also giving you a briefing. Perhaps you would like to know a little bit more about the Kidex Highway project. For that, I will invite Mr. Sivanathan to make the presentation. And by the way, Mr. Ismail has left the building. At the same time, there will be a Q&A session after the briefing. You may ask all the relevant questions, but we'll conduct it. Yes,
Please
sir?
make a retraction that this is not.
I said this is a public briefing, so this is a public briefing. Siva?
Okay, guys, let me listen. You can also tackle everything. I don't think it will hit us anyway, So let's be very rational. Think about it. And let's talk.
Yeah, don't ask.
Someone please.
Oh, I wish I could hear you.
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
No. Because I put me on the speakerphone because when he asked me, Dato, just do a briefing. I said no. Because I'm required, I'm instructed by the state to have this town hall meeting. So, and that's a letter telling MBPJ and the council, please facilitate. Not please approve, please facilitate. Facilitation is by having this call for the meeting, inviting you all for the meeting, because we have no position to invite the YP, admin, councillors, because it's not us. If possible, I don't want to have this town hall meeting, okay? But the state has taken the interest of the people who all down here to explain to you. So when I said that, look, I won't, if it's not a town hall meeting, I won't do this briefing, because this briefing can be done much later, during the day, during why should we do it during at night, all this, We should do it during the later. I need the 7 days. But Lee, okay, I'm sorry to call names, okay? Lee said, is that the phone that, okay, go ahead, agree, call the town meeting, call, okay? That's the reason, is because I insist, without that letter, I am not going to do a town hall briefing tonight. I will ask for a proper town hall briefing in the next 7 days. So you can wait for the next 7 days because I'm going to do a proper notice to them, but still asking MBPJ to facilitate. If MBPJ, by facilitating the request which the state is asking, please facilitate, and you tell them they are wrong because they want to approve. There is no approval, nothing down there. The RT plan, you go ahead. Whatever you want to do, we never query about your RT plan. Whatever the RT plan down there, you want to do draft publicity, what needs to be done, do. I have no problem with that, okay? My problem, because town hall meeting, I need to do this town hall meeting. You can put all the answers down there, no, 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 no. It's okay to me, but must be put in the sign form so that I can go back to the government and say that I've done my part. This is what you expect of me. But if you guys never give me the chance, okay, to tell you what it's all about, which to me, I tell you, there are some of the councillors here that were invited to the exercise office to explain. Okay? This explanation, the whole of this thing starts from 2011. Okay? Just to say that I am not aware is wrong. Dato' Banda has changed. Head of Engineering Department has changed. Okay? So many people have changed MBPJ. Okay? Hold on. Doc, I just want to I don't think it was. You talk this one as I can try to be as, was it recording? I want to be as truthful as possible. Okay? To me, let me tell you, this is my second month in Kidex. Okay? But I need to know what happened in 2011. I can let the people say, in 2012, what happened? Oh, I don't know. I just came in last month. No. Why? Who? Like it or I don't like it, I must know the subject matter. I do expect the councillors and those who are inside MBPJ, you all down there, to go back 2011. Go and dig the file. Ask these people, what is there? But we were accused of not giving the information. Okay, that's one. Okay? And now, we want to tell you about this Kidex project. What it's all about. I'm not asking from you, oh, you must say, yes, I like Kidex. No. All of you can say, no, 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 I don't care. Okay? Because I am just fulfilling the condition put by the authority on me. I must have the town hall meeting. Okay? So to me, this is still a town hall meeting, as far as I'm concerned, because there's a letter here at town hall meeting. But if you don't want to call a town hall meeting, I have to abort this meeting. Okay? We will ask again for another town hall meeting. But we would welcome. I think if the YB or this one, if you just here to see the briefing, okay? Yes, be there. I'm willing to continue with a briefing, but please do not disturb our briefing. Okay? Let's do the briefing and the question and answers. Here more is to disseminate information. Okay? Can we do that?
Yes. Let's start the briefing. Let's start it.
Okay? Can we have the briefing?
Just to be clear, are they going to ask for that? Just to be clear, are they going to ask for that?
Just to clarify, in fact, 2 days ago, we always insist it's a briefing by Kidex. Okay, we never agree it's a town hall because town hall is a word that only for MBPJ. I always insist it's a briefing, and I never joined the meeting at all. I was just coming to SU and Rosa and Ismail and Dato, and they said that it's a state instruction to do a town hall. Okay, that's why we came out with a media statement with a 3-party whip to clarify it is a briefing. That's why I never mentioned in the town hall at all. Okay, so this is really a briefing. Thank you.
Doctor, can you use the mic, please? This is for the benefit of all of us present.
Right. Mr. Chairman, will each speaker, before he speaks, identify himself? Thank you.
Identify myself. Okay? I'm S. Sivatapo. A simple point of clarification. Who is the employer here? I'm a bit confused. whether it's MBPJ, state government or the federal government. I'm thoroughly confused because you are going through all sorts of land. Right from Puchong to Damansara. I'm still not, I'm still very, very confused. And another thing is this. Wait, Dr. Mohan, hold on. Okay? Another thing is this. You want to conduct a meeting, conduct it properly, in a very civilized way. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kambu. Dear residents, dear friends, before I give this to Mr. K.S. Dato' Idrus, thank you very much for having explained to us clearly, explicitly, the need for you on behalf of your company to fulfill a statutory obligation to the state government about hosting a town hall meeting and having reference from the people's lands to be affected. But honestly, I believe you also have a social and moral obligation to give us enough time. The people you are seeing in front of you here today, Dato', is a fraction of the people who would have come if you had given us enough notice. Which means that if you treat it as so shabby, how do you expect for yourself to be treated otherwise? You give respect, you get respect. You must understand, irrespective of what you are present here today, technically, critically, any which way, a lot of people's minds are confused. You give them enough notice, the council gives us enough notice, we do our homework, we come ask intelligent questions, we say intelligent things. We will not be emotive. Today you provoke emotion. How do you expect this to happen? You want to fulfill a state obligation, but you don't want to fulfill a social obligation. That is very unsocial of a company. Very unprofessional of a company. I'm sorry, Dato', it is just a statement of fact. And you want to still go ahead. I'll leave it to the flow. I'm not responsible for their reaction. From henceforth, I must allow other people, other residents to speak. Chaos on. Again, I want to repeat, Dr. McCoy, Dr. Mohan Mahadeva, and the Resident Association Chairman, Section 41 to 15, and Program Chairman of Say No to Kidex. I'm sorry I did not make the representation earlier. Now, our MP, Mr. Sivarasa, would like to say a few things on our behalf. Thank you.
My name is Sivarasa, Member of Parliament for Subang. I'm also a resident of Petaling Jaya in Section 14. I've been living in PJ since 1967. Let's clarify a few legal things first, because the word statutory has been thrown around a few times, and unfortunately, when the lady MC used the word statutory, that was the trigger behind a lot of the reactions. Let us get that clear first. This is not a statutory meeting. This is nothing to do with any legal requirement or statute. Okay, so that there's no more confusion. Nobody should use the word statutory anymore with regard to this meeting. Okay. Now, the second issue is this. As far as I'm concerned, I am here from an invitation from Kidex, not from anybody else. So that's the invitation I got. The same invitation that was sent to many of the RTs and the residents associations. The same one was sent to me. It's not sent to me by MBPJ, it's sent to me by Kidex. Now the issue is this, and I think this is the sentiment I think is coming from the floor, which you as the host of this meeting as Kidex now have to make a decision. What they are trying to say is that if you want to have a proper meeting with the residents of PJ, then 2 days notice is inadequate. Is that what you're saying? Yes! So, second point. First point is, because I had the same reaction, but I came. But obviously a lot of people feel, you sent the notice 2 days ago, and you expect people to come. But despite that, a lot of people have come. What Dr. Mohan has just said is that if you give proper notice, a lot more people want to come. The second request is, don't limit it to RTs and to residents associations. Perhaps take out an advertisement in the newspaper find a bigger place, a lot more people will come. People want to know. So that is the request from the floor. It is entirely up to you. You are the host of the meeting. You have to decide now what to do. Alright? So, have I set the position accurately?
Thank you, Dato'. No, sorry.
I have to say this, okay? As I've decided that if the residents want to hear the presentation in the briefing on Kidex, we are going to undertake that briefing. And I fully agree with the YP saying down there, and I have mentioned it much earlier. This got nothing to do with approval, whatever it is, okay? This is to comply to what I received in my letter from the state government. I must give two things: public display and town hall meeting. It's not a matter. It's not a matter of. But if we don't consider this as town hall meeting, we can do it some other time, okay? But this, since we are all here, I want to take this opportunity to do a briefing. If that is okay with you all. But if you don't want to hear this briefing, it's okay with me also, you know. Then we try to do the briefing, whether you like it or not, then I leave it to you. No way.
He said a different thing. He said a different thing totally.
Yeah, he said a different thing. That's what he said.
You said a different thing totally.
Don't say that.
You don't understand English. Yeah. And then we're going to hold another one.
Okay, residents, friends, again, we, on behalf of the residents, reiterate, we had heard you clearly. This is not a town hall meeting. This is only a briefing period by Kidex. All of you who want to stay back to listen to it, please be most welcome. But try not to interrupt, intervene, and disrupt the meeting, except during when you want to ask your questions legitimately, after the briefing. And what shall we do? Shall we do a show of hands on this statement? All those who want to stay to listen to the briefing, can you put up your hands? You don't want that briefing either. All those who want to stay, all those who want to abort it, where you do it properly.
Abort and do properly.
No, if they proceed, they don't fulfill any condition by the state government. It is categorically been stated by Datuk Dr. Muhammad. It's recorded, everything's on video recording, right? So we don't want the briefing. Oh, no, he's already said it, but can you...
He has not said it.
He has not said it.
I don't know. Maybe my English is poor. Okay? I told you twice. This is the third time. I said that since MBPJ is not here, okay, we don't treat this as a town hall meeting. Okay? You all want to treat it as a town hall meeting, it's okay with me. But since we are all here, I want to take this opportunity to do the briefing to the residents. Are you all clear on this?
No.
What residents?
We must specify that it does not qualify for the meeting.
And he will reissue one.
When we say that, we say talk about it.
He has to say.
We want to know whether we proceed with this briefing.
No.
Assalamualaikum. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for this. I would just like to put a point to note. My name is Izrin. I represent Dutch Technical Industries Berhad. We have been on Jalan Semangat for more than 50 years. For some odd reason, we have not been classified as a resident, nor were we given any notice or information of this whatsoever. So my question to the front man is actually, if you do abort this meeting and you do want to have another briefing session, please also contact all those on the Kidex website, because I have been waiting for information and none of us have got anything at all. There is some better communication definitely between the people who manage the website and of course all the other residents who are interested to know more about the company, more about the project and how it will affect all of our lives. Yes? Thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is David Yong from SS2, Secretary of the Say No to Kidex Committee. I'd like to appeal to Dato, in view of what YB Sivarasa has just advised, can you just give us an undertaking that you're going to do one of those things? Send a notification, put up a newspaper advertisement. Perhaps you can work with MBPJ and send lectures to every ratepayer here in PJ. And then if you satisfy that commitment to us, I'm more than glad to stay here and listen to the briefing. In fact, I'm filled with questions to ask you.
In simple terms, this meeting is null and